Celtics by 1. Parrish takes too many steps. And so now the Celtics turn it over, and the Lakers will have a chance to take the lead once again. 6:50 remain in the first half. The tension is even evident this early in the game. Well, before the game, the concern was the migraines of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. But right now, the Laker concern is Bob McAdoo, who has left the court, trailed by the Laker trainer Jack Carr, and they were working on his right ankle. So McAdoo right now is lost to the Lakers. And Kareem is in the ball game. He has scored 8 points thus far. How is the game going pace-wise, and can you detect one team really making the most of their play at this point?
I think Riley has uncovered the pace game again for the Lakers. The Lakers were playing with snowshoes on there up in Boston. They couldn't run at all.
Lakers can take the lead. Four seconds on the 24-second shot clock. Kareem arcs it, and Bird gets the rebound, and he's fouled by Jamal Wilkes off the top. That is the 15th foul on the Lakers, and so the Celtics will go to the other end and shoot 2 shots.
That's a tough blockout position for Jamal Wilkes. Bird is again stronger than him, and it's awfully difficult if you're trying to offensive rebound against Bird. He's so fundamentally sound, you have a difficult job getting around him. He blocks you out the way you're supposed to be.
He's had 38 rebounds, Tom, the last 2 games. 21 in the important 4th game that went in overtime, and 17 in game number 5. The only thing he hadn't been doing is shooting, and off the last game, Larry Bird has been shooting well, and he's perfect so far today.
Well, you've seen Larry Bird's total game. Some outside shooting in game 5 and lots of rebounding. Not quite as many passes, though.
He has 10 points now, 6 rebounds. Celtics 45, Lakers 43. 6:16 to go. Kareem. He really has not buried that skyhook effectively. We've said it many times, but it does loom as a story in this series. Celtics still have it.
Well, Bird had his outside shot. As the defense rushed at him, he thought he picked up Parrish, but it was nicked out of bounds.
James Worthy replaces Jamal Wilkes for Pat Riley's crew. Just about halfway through this second period. Celtics and Lakers have played 7 times for the NBA championship, and the Celtics have won them all. And this time, Michael Cooper was knocked to the deck by Robert Parrish, who has chalked up his second personal foul. Maxwell and Parrish have 2 fouls for Boston. Worthy, Cooper, and McAdoo have 2 for the Lakers, and McGee with 3.
That's a tough foul for a big guy to get.
Yes, you're right. Steal by Henderson. He anticipated it perfectly. And the turnover and the quickness of Henderson.
We'll see Parrish, Bird setting the pick, and he runs into Michael Cooper. And that type of play is a tough one. Wow.
Now watch Henderson stealing the ball.
He just sits on everything when it comes around. It's coming out, and already he's making his move, and he knocked it away, and he's up by himself. I'll tell you, he's one of the best pressmen the Celtics have had for years, but you don't think of him as a good defensive man.
22nd timeout has been called for by Pat Riley. Want to remind you that should the Lakers even this series this afternoon, we will come down to the dramatic and decisive 7th game of the NBA World Championship Series, and it will be played Tuesday night in Boston Garden. We will be there live beginning at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. And these 2 teams have battled so many times, as we've said in the past, and the Lakers need to win today and Tuesday to reverse what has been a 7-0 whitewashing by the Celtics in their collisions in the past. 5.5 minutes to go first half. Celtics by 5. Rambis coming out to Worthy. And no basket. They're going to call the foul on Los Angeles.
Foul number 31 for Rambis, second personal.
It is on Rambis, a loose ball foul. Well, the history shows us that 9 out of the 11 world championships in the past battles have been decided on the visiting team's court, which bodes well for Boston if you go by that.
I can remember losing one in the 7th game, but it was in an earlier round than the finals.
Last year, Philadelphia won on this very floor, complete a 4-game sweep over the Lakers. The year before, the Lakers won it on their home floor.
Larry Bird is just the most fundamentally sound player I think I've seen play basketball in years.
Biggest lead of the ball game right now. The Celtics have run off a 10-2 spurt on the Lakers here with 5 minutes and 13 seconds remaining in the first half. Kareem at good position and is fouled. Let's see if that's on Parrish, because if it is, it'll be number 3. We'll wait.
It is.
So 3 fouls on Robert Parrish.
Watch Kareem fighting underneath the basket for the position. Parrish lets him post up real close to the basket, and he tried to back away, but he still had the body connected with Kareem. So a big situation now for Casey Jones.
Kareem misses the chance for a 3-point conversion. Parrish has 3 personal fouls, remains in the game. It's 50-45. Celtics by 5, under 5 minutes remaining, first half. Cooper is now playing the pass to Bird. Parrish misses outside, and here is Magic Johnson. Cooper to James Worthy, who gets the bucket, and the Lakers now have come within 3. Bird to McHale inside, blocked by Kareem. The Celtics still have it. Henderson to McHale. Against Kareem. McHale's trying to get in there and draw a foul. Now Larry Bird has it, and the Celtics are playing volleyball off the glass. And now Jack Madden blows his whistle, and they may not have reset the 24-second clock.
Well, he said it didn't hit the backboard, but it had. So Jake O'Donnell corrected him.
18 seconds on the 24-second clock now for the Celtics. And a 3-second violation. Let's see. No, a foul called against Boston. Cedric Maxwell comes in for Parrish.
It was
now.
a 3-second violation, I think, Dick. I said that Bird was in there too long setting the pick.
So Jake signaled 3 seconds, and who was the guilty party? And it was number 33. So no foul, a 3-second violation. Lakers down by 3. McHale knocks it away. Cooper in the corner. Brings the Lakers to within 1. 3:50 remaining in the first half, and the Lakers have run off 6 in a row. So we have a mini game of spurts going on between the two clubs.
Parrish is out of the ball game, Dick, and that puts McHale on Kareem.
And that's a matchup that favors the Lakers as Dennis Johnson hits outside, and there's no doubt in anyone's mind about Dennis Johnson getting that long-range shooting eye back.
You know, when you see him hit it so easy now, you wonder why he was hesitating in those first 3 games.
Well, he told us he doesn't like to take the 17 to 19-foot shot. He prefers the 12-footer, so it was an adjustment. Cooper to Kareem. And the skyhook fails Kareem again. But here's Worthy. And Worthy is fouled inside. Good second effort by James Worthy. And the foul is on Kevin McHale of Boston. So the Lakers asserting themselves on the offensive board.
Without Parrish blocking out with his big presence, McHale has to stay with Kareem, and they're all trying to out-rebound. Bird slipped in there. And there's Maxwell coming outside. They call a foul on Kevin McHale.
3 team fouls on the Celtics. And the personal is number 2 on McHale. Timeout with 3:03 remaining, and the timeout.